And wake hold time. In level, oh gosh, 4 or 5, you get to, it's basically a headlock where they jump through it on your back. We can screw with this, we won't, I'm just going to show it. But even without jumping up on my back, if I feel this, and I can, if I can get my hips lower than his, now all I got to do is put this shoulder to that, and he's going to flip over when we hit the ground hard. It seems like, oh, she couldn't do that against him. Oh, yes, she could, because your hips are already lower than his. What we're doing is, it's not strength. Yes, it's get my hips below, and then put that shoulder to that foot, and then it will generally go right over your back. Oh yeah, we can practice the heck out of that in level 4 and 5 with a jump, but it would work just as effectively without a jump. If you can get, if they're not stretching you out and holding you up real good, if they're kind of leaning forward with you, I just think that's a decent get below their hips. And again, I'm not launching or lifting, it's just simply that shoulder to the opposite foot.
You're getting your hip in on them, aren't you?
Yeah, as I'm squatting up, that judo thought, keep close and bust your hip. The one at level 2, however, that I probably like the most and have the most use for, and I'll tell you why here in a second, is as this show goes on, it starts to say, I reach back and I turn to grab it, I just keep pushing back and freaking attacking. Not much of a technique, it's more aggression, but it ends up being probably the best technique that we can do. Again, slowly, I start to turn, I reach back, I push off of this foot and just launch myself back. Boom. As much as I possibly can. And truly, we're taking it easy. I would just be pushing with my feet and clawing, and we'd snap a wall or we'd hit the ground. Something to where he would let go. Things I like about this is, if he knows what he's doing, he's already got me way back, doesn't he? Right. The other one goes to the pot here. The other one goes to the pot, where this one, hell, I'm going that way anyhow. I'm just going to push with my feet as hard as I can. I can drive it into the ground, drive it against the wall. But if I'm already here before it's even started, before I've even started my defense, which is probably pretty likely, I didn't know he was there, I wouldn't have my back to him. I mean, I'm already here. I have zero faith in either of those other two we were just messing with. If I can just keep pushing with my feet, sprinting backwards, turning, clawing, I got a lot more faith in that. The other thing, we can actually in class, and again, all this stuff is stuff we can put into class bits at a time. It kind of keeps us different every time it comes around the lesson plan. I can certainly have started this from a chair. Again, we get in the habit of thinking we're going to start everything standing. If you start to put one on here, those other ones aren't working. But I can certainly launch myself out of this chair and go backwards. Sprinting backwards, try to knock him on his ass. I'm trying to go faster than he can go. Clawing and turning the entire way. If I get turned just a little bit, yeah, I'm much better. He's not going to choke me now. I mean, if I get turned just a little bit, it's on my throat now. But if I get turned, yeah, he's not going to choke me once I get turned. My whole thing I'm doing is clawing and smacking the crap out of him, turning and just sprinting backwards. And again, the reason I like this, the way we'll start this is, we'll quit starting it straight up. I want you to actually lean back. I want you to, keep your feet there, lean way back with me. Start it here. Now I'm going to put it on, he's just going, yes. Don't hurt me. Go one for one with that. Go back and forth. Put a little more oomph into it as you feel that you can.